under over, working on escaping and flowing hands. From this concept, imagine the rock is the grasp and the water is the hand that's trying to escape or flow. I simply want to go over and then under. Water hits the rock, but not only is it hitting the rock, but it's going all the way around the rock to make sure you can flow all the way around, allowing the torque in the body. Notice now I have control of the hand. Again, over, under. For someone who's very strong, you will not be able to lift up the hand. You have to work on your nose and your navel, turning by getting the fingers up and then turning your body slightly, allowing you to follow back through. Realizing, of course, at any time following up with any kind of hand or leg technique. Working on one hand is very sufficient. Then allowing you to work on two hands, over to under, torquing the hand, seeing the control. Advanced levels would be the same thing, but now using three-dimensional, turning your body, and as you turn your body, seeing the trap. Again, as you turn the body, torquing through, as I torque, you can see the trap. Notice I'm not only torquing the one hand, but following through with the other hand. Over, under. Working on any combination of not only turning side to side, but also up and down. Okay. The second one is the under, over. Same concept. Here's the rock, the solid mass. Here's the water. The hand comes from underneath. The water flows over the hand and is now escaping, allowing me to do one of many of the Wing Chun hands. This would be the Gun Sao, pinning hand. Again, under to over and also striking. The intermediate level would be grabbing both hands, under to over, Jun Sao. Under to over, and being able to strike and also hold against the body. Advanced levels, same thing, turning your body, nose and navel, to allow you to maximize the technique. Going into a technique. Allowing you to maximize the combination, one hand against two. Once you've worked on this combination for some time, you are now ready to move on to the combination of one hand doing over and under, the other hand doing under to over. The main principle and comments behind this is making sure both hands follow through. For example, my right hand goes over to under, my left hand comes under to over. As I'm striking with my left hand, don't forget my right hand should not stop, but needs to follow through to get maximum torque and control of my opponent. Again, advanced levels, as you do one hand over under, the other under over, is now stepping back into Tenkan, or stepping forward into Irami. Notice the control of the hand is very important, with my fingers being open and not grasped. So I still have control of my fingers, have control of my palm, and have control of my wrist. Again, over, over, and working on different techniques from the Wing Chun curriculum. The next hand drill, the new curriculum of the Kung Nu Oriental Martial Arts Manual, is the 3 drill, and then we will show the 4 drill. The 3 drill is an excellent tool to work on both timing and sensitivity. To now show that technique. In order to do this most effectively for learning, you will have one person, your partner, extend both arms directly out, and this person is working on keeping the arms straight, shoulders relaxed, and hands firm. Person A, person B. Person A begins working on Pak Sao, Tan Sao, punch. Other side, Pak Sao, Tan Sao, punch. Notice my hands are always in front of me and always in the center line. Pak Sao, Tan Sao, punch. You should do that for a good 10 to 15 minutes. Upon that completion, you change roles, and person B is now doing a Tan Sao, Pak Sao, and punching over the hand. Again, Tan Sao, Pak Sao, punch. Tan Sao, Pak Sao, punch. Notice the block is only going to the outside of his body on the Tan Sao. Does not need to go any further than the Pak Sao, trapping into the Gung Fu punch. After 15 minutes of this drill, you are now ready to put the two of them together. We will now show you how the two of them blend together. Person B does the punch. Person A, just what we've worked on. Pak Sao, Tan Sao, punch. As I come with my punch, the Wu Sao hand does the first block. Tan Sao, Pak Sao. As he comes to the punch, Wu Sao hand does the Pak Sao, Tan Sao, punch. All it is 3 steps. 1, 2, 3. Don't forget the concept. Pak Sao, Tan Sao, punch, or Tan Sao, Pak Sao, punch. Working on this drill for at least a month will develop speed, sensitivity, timing, and coordination. Slowing it down again so you can see each hand position. Pak Sao, Tan Sao, punch. After you've done this for several months, you're now ready to go to the next level of being able to block either to the inside of the hand or to the outside of the hand. If it's to the outside of the hand, it's the same combination. Pak Sao, Tan Sao, punch, or Tan Sao, Pak Sao, punch. Nothing is changing. Notice each time it's the Wu Sao hand, the hand closest to your body, doing the block. The next level of this would be either hand can do the block. It can be the Man Sao hand doing the block, or it can be the Wu Sao hand doing the block. There's the Man Sao hand and the Tan Sao, Pak Sao, punch. You can go to the outside of the hand, or you can go to the inside of the hand. You can use Wu Sao, the hand closest to your body, or Man Sao, the hand furthest away. At this level, now you just do the techniques and try and feel the combination. We slow it down now so you can see each technique. It's the same 3 steps. Nothing is changing. Either the front hand or the back hand, which is the Man Sao or the Wu Sao. Either outside of the arm or inside of the arm. We'll now go right into the 4 drill. To maximize this learning, I would recommend both people place the right foot slightly in front. Hands start off into a position as if slightly touching the back. Person A, person B. Person B begins this drill with the Gung Fu punch to my temple. As the punch is coming in, I'm doing a Pak Sao. Also think of it as a sweeping block. So I block is the first technique. My second technique, the 4 drill has 4 techniques. Is my hand is sliding back, think of soft style in a middle block or Tan Sao. Third technique is the Pak Sao, just cross the center line. Fourth technique, making the punch, aiming directly to the temple or the ear as person B comes with the sweeping block or Pak Sao. Notice the elbows are close together. His elbows are close together. He then extends his right arm all the way out As it slides in, his body turns slightly, allowing him to counter with the pak sao and to the punch. 1, 2, 3, 4. You really need to develop this drill with a lot of patience and a lot of practice going slow. Make sure you can feel the hips and the circular movement, though it may be linear hand techniques. When you've developed the timing, then you can work on the speed. As we slow it down, notice our hands are up the whole time. Notice each hand technique can also be a counter. From number 1, there's a strike. Number 2 can be a hook into a counter. Number 3 can be blocking the center line, and where you can see where number 4 would be going. But for the drill, we continue to circle as if you can see a rock and a roll. So you can also move in a circle. You can go down on one knee. Advanced levels would be the same thing as the 3 drill. The 4 drill, you can also go to the inside. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can also do not only the inside of the arm, but as we've already practiced, the outside of the arm. Outside of the arm. You can not only do the Wu Sao hand being the first hand blocking, but the Man Sao hand can be the first hand blocking. After you've practiced this for several months, now you're ready to put the 2 combinations together. In this series, you're developing how to react without anticipating. For example, he comes in with a punch, 3 drill, 1, 2, 3. Or 4 drill, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now you do any combination, and your partner needs to wait to see when the punch is coming. Slow down just a little bit. So 3 or 4 without letting your partner know which combination you're doing. So the point here is not to anticipate. Instead of thinking this punch is coming, it could be a tap and then a punch. And then just play with it and work with it.